some people would look at words exactly as they are, and they would want to tackle every problem head on like a bull. Now, again, we have to think of choosing our battles, which battle we need to choose. And that's when it becomes important to see what is in our control and accordingly tackle the situation. So maybe if you would like to elaborate on this and maybe share some example of any cases that you have handled.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, when it comes to problem solving, a lot of people think like, oh no, right? It's kind of like, oh, what I wrote in my post was like, let me pack my bags and go to a remote island and live happily ever after, right? When the reality is, and we see that in so many instances, like our problems do follow us if we don't solve for them, right? And they might appear in different shapes and forms. Like one of the things maybe outside of career that we can think about is relationships, right? Like let's say you're in a relationship with a person that's not the right for you because of a certain reason. Then you break up, then you go into a new relationship hoping that things are gonna sort itself out, and then you encounter maybe same problems again in that person, then you move to another one, right? The same is true with the jobs. Let's say something isn't working with the job, so you move to a next one in a different company, then again certain problems come up, you don't solve for them, so you move to a next, right? So basically the point is the point of problems when they appear in our life, because they will always be in our lives, right? There will never be problem-free life that we live in. It's about realizing what can I do about it, right? Like what happened, reflect on what happened, and then, okay, so what do I want to for the situation to be instead? What is that I can do? What is that I can try, right? Like again, as I wrote in my post, let's say, for example, you have a undesirable communication with your manager. The first response for some people might be, I need to look for a new job, right? What I would like to invite you to think about is how can you, or what can you do to create a better relationship for yourself? So the first step could be, what kind of relationship do you wish to have with your manager? Let's get clear on that. Then after you have a specific answer to that, you want to look into, okay, so what is within my control that I can do to create such a relationship with my manager, right? Now, of course, we know that for a relationship, we need two people to be on the same page, but we want to start with making change from your side. It all always starts with us.